Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Jurassic World Evolution 3 today. Developers, thank you for a key. And also, this video is sponsored by Watcher of Realms. But more on that at the 1 minute 31 second mark. First things first, we have to create our island. And while this is looking pretty good already, look at all this stuff we can mess with. Like, what happens if we mess with shape? Oh, well, there you go. Looks like it added a little something. What about if we go all the way back the other direction? Well, that's certainly a different kind of shape, I guess. But I think I know what my heart wants most. Full zeros across the board. Oh yeah, now we're talking. A blank canvas for our nonsense. And I like how you managed to sneak one tree in there still, as if we wouldn't notice. Your site is closed. You will need to open it to bring guests in. Yeah, I know. Just give me a second. I think we have messing around to do on the island. After all, why would they give us all these environmental options if it wasn't to play around? And I mostly mean this, the terrain options. And the first question I have is, can I lower the terrain? Because I sure would love to make everything part of the ocean, but I noticed as my cursor gets closer, there's a border that shows up. Ah, fiddlesticks. Outside buildable area, so I can only do it over here? I guess that's a yes. Like right up to the edge, apparently. And hang on, that decline is way too gradual. Not when we could be making the radius much higher, the intensity much higher, and let's make the fall off extreme, and the slope the other extreme. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Quite the difference to be going from the ocean floor to this deep chasm. Wait a minute, if we can do that, do we do the same thing by raising the terrain? Oh yeah, here we go. Now that's the gift that just keeps on giving. And you know what? I already got the only gift I need, because Watcher of Realms is the sponsor of this video, and the gift-tacular season is coming with plenty of gifts. It's even starting with a bang with 10 free summoning crystals with this in-game code. You ever just want to sit back and play a game that has not just great graphics and cool-looking characters, but also requires actual strategy to win? Because if so, you're just like me, creating my fresh Watcher of Realms account and getting sucked in. I cleared this difficult stage with a quickness, and as a total beginner, I even managed to take down this gosh darn dragon for 355 dragon blood. At this point, nobody understands strategy better than me, but can someone tell me how to win in PvP? I've just been getting destroyed non-stop. And for all this, you're gonna need heroes. Thank goodness there are over 250 just waiting for you. Look at this, we've got dragons and samurai and Sun Wukong and even the Dracula. Oh, and also this guy. You know who he is. And your heroes may be the brawn, but your strategies are the brains. Hero placement and timing your skill releases absolutely matter. If you're off by even a little, that might be a full wipe. Or timing it right might mean you clean up the baddies immediately. And also 3 new heroes, Rivenhald, Cad, Grim, and Adrian, from the North Throne, just hit the battlefield. And wow, look at them. They were made for this icy, snow-filled chaos. And don't forget, Gift-tacular season is real, and it's spectacular. Just hop into the game every day, join the festive events, and you can get up to 123 free summoning crystals. Plus heaps and heaps of premium goodies. Legendary soul stones, holiday skins, New Year's Eve surprises. What I'm saying is Santa's gone wild. So if this sounds good to you, there's a link in the description, or scan this QR code and you can dive into Watcher of Realms with all these glorious holiday rewards for free. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. Yeah, that's more like it. We've been busy doing a little bit of crafting. As you can see, our terrain is now looking exceptional. And done. With full coverage around our entire island. Also, this is what it would look like if we were on the ground. As you can see, it's a very specific kind of awe-inspiring. In conclusion, there's plenty of room to build our park, which we're gonna go ahead and start now with the building of our arrival point, the main entrance to the park. Guests travel to this point to dinosaur exhibitions and attractions. And we could just place that thing like right here, which is basically like right here in the center of the park. But I actually carved out a little land just for this thing. Yes, instead we're gonna build it right here. Looking good. Wow, look at it looking so peaceful and modern. They are, of course, letting us know that the road isn't leading anywhere yet, obviously. Also, as a name, Arrival Point 3 isn't doing it for me. Entrance to fun. Yeah, that seems good. And now every time we mouse over it, oh, we'll know. I love, by the way, that there's already people here. Just hanging out, bobbing back and forth, happy to be here. As they take in the beautiful scenery of nothing. Oh, but enough talk. Let's build out that pathway. And I'm just so gosh darn excited we're gonna use the checkered pattern. When people are taking a stroll to my park, I want them to feel like they're in a nice kitchen or bathroom. Oh, wait a minute. I can change the colors to all the colors of the rainbow. Finally. We're gonna go with the all obnoxious palette. And even better, I appreciate it isn't overriding the one I just did, so that everybody can see the moment I changed creative inspirations. And you're probably like, hey, where is this going? There's a mountain in the way. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way to get get up this mountain, right? It's not gonna say terrain too steep for everything. See, look, there we go. Who's ready to embark on a beautiful uphill journey of Jurassic pain? I know I am. Basically, we start at the park entrance, then go up this big old path, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be enjoyable for everybody involved, especially this part right here. I'm not sure why the game decided this could be a valid path, but I'm sure it's as easy as 1, 2, What I'm saying is I hope you're ready to get some cardio. You want to see dinosaurs, you gotta earn seeing dinosaurs. And also no safety railings. After all, we have basic trust, and you do trust a dinosaur park, right? Anyway, once you come off the top of the mountain, you start to head back down, and then you follow the path all the way back to over here. Why here exactly? Because if we get a little bit of a bird's eye view, it's basically right where you started. Okay, let's see. Is that enough to open the doors? Let's open the park and find out.
The park is opening.
Well, that seems like a no, given that there's 0 guests in the park. Probably has something to do with this no park appeal thing. All right, I guess I understand. You're not gonna want to go into a park with nothing here. And that's what all these side options are for. We've got stuff like operations and enclosures and attractions, but we're gonna start with the guest stuff. And let's see, what do we got? Oh, and thank goodness there's convenient little symbols. That looks like a toilet. We'll just go ahead and skip that. Go over here to the small hotel. Small hotels provide accommodation for guests and provide close distance, blah, 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 blah. Or we can go with the large hotel. Wow, yeah, there it is. Look at that. And we don't even have to go with this design. We can do one that's styled after the original Jurassic Park. In fact, there's just so many styles. I just don't know which one to choose. Hey, wait, what does it mean when it says place custom? Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Look at this beaut. Luxury personified. Large hotel, fully operational. Accommodation rating 100%. There's nothing I love more than rolling up to my fancy hotel at an all-inclusive resort and being like, ah, yes, time to go to sleep in my storage unit. Okay, fine. I should probably give it some scenery. Here, I know what we'll do. We'll class the place up with 1 light. That isn't even on. We did good. And let's see. Let's give people more of what they're gonna want or need or whatever. Like medium shopping. We'll place that thing right about here. I'll never get tired of how they already stylize buildings. Just have a bunch of people in them already. Anyway, we'll round this out with a couple more things, like this huge food thingy, which we'll just go ahead and place right there, like that. Not to mention my favorite drinking establishment of all time, Sumptuous Sodaville. Okay, there we go. We're like a real establishment and everything. I'll just stand here in the bushes staring at this guy while he watches me watch him. Okay, what do we think? Is that good enough? Can we open the doors now? Let's hit that open button again and find out. Well, we don't have any guests still, but hey, you can't beat that profit margin where I'm losing nearly $7,500 a minute. Oh, right. I probably need some dinosaurs, don't I? Okay, well, don't worry. We'll get this underway. First things first, I assume we need to make an enclosure, which we'll go ahead and add right over here so that these people can get a nice front row seat to fun. Oh, okay. I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting the game would let me do this. Okay, so be it. We'll just go ahead and like wrap it around like so. Okay, there we go. There's our very awkward looking fence. And more than that, imagine being these people right here on the other side of the fence where the dinosaurs will be. Now, in order to buy those dinosaurs, we need to head on over to the marketplace. But unfortunately, I can't yet because I don't have a marketplace facility. Build a marketplace to connect to dinosaur purchasing services. My favorite impulse buy. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put that like, whoa. Yeah, no kidding. It's too steep. There's got to be somewhere you're going to be happy with. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Okay, and now that we've got that handled, it's time to buy us some dinosaurs. Oh my goodness, there's so many types, of which I recognize basically nothing except Triceratops. Oh, but you know what? I think I know what's really speaking to me. Unknown carnivore? You mean like a mystery box of dinosaurs sold by the Reptile Brothers? Details unknown? Absolutely buy it now. And I have to set a drop-off point, of which I could place it just anywhere, but we'll be good and put it in the enclosure. Yes, there we go. Now I just think we wait for them to get delivered. Oh boy, here comes our deliveries now. You know, I couldn't help but notice the dinosaur seems a little small and a little swingy. Oh, there it is. Well, there's the mystery box guarantee for you. We didn't know what we'd get, and in turn, we got the world's tiniest dinosaur. Consider me excited. Okay, check that out. Now we have like a smidgen of 1 star out of 5. Surely people will enter our park now. Okay, so where is everybody? The game even claims there's 113 people here. Where? I haven't seen anyone come out of the building, nor is anybody walking around here. And before you're like, Josh, you're so silly. Look, there's guests right there. I don't know, despite seeing those people, it says there's 0 out of 1,600 guests. Well, clearly this is a case of not enough dinosaurs. I mean, just look at that dinosaur appeal. 82 out of 11,500. Whatever, I know what we need. Let's roll the dice again with some unknown herbivores. I love a good surprise, especially when I can watch the dinosaurs just whip around from the helicopter like this. And here it is. Oh, well, at least you're bigger. And I absolutely love that the helicopters all have to wait their turn. This guy leaves, this guy comes in. Meanwhile, everybody else just has to wait. At least they look comfortable and not all the way dejected or possibly dead. So far, so good, it looks like. 196 total guests, 2% dinosaur appeal, and yet still nobody is coming out of the entrance or taking my gigantic walk of shame. That's okay, I get it. What kind of loser comes to a theme park with a 1-star rating and only a handful of dinosaurs? Well, fair enough. Let's add these to the mix. The Riznosaurus. That name is a mouthful, so we're just gonna call them the Riz. Okay, this is becoming a little more of a tactical effort. On account of all the other dinosaurs, we're running out of spaces where we can deliver. Truly, this is the most fun of running a dinosaur park. Trying to comb every pixel looking for a spot where I can still place a dinosaur. Anyway, the important thing is that against all odds, they made it. And also, holy crap, that guy is way bigger than I thought he would be. Good golly, Miss Molly, you're way bigger. Either way, I think we've done some really good work here. They for certain have enough space to wander around. And by that, I mean they get to pace back and forth in a really tiny radius. And if you're lucky like this one, you can't move around at all. I would like to point out that even with all this excitement, I have yet to see anybody physically enter the park. But it also says there's 578 guests, and that number is climbing. Now there's over 1,000 people. Well, if that's true, where is everybody? Okay, I think I have a hunch as to what's happening here. I think the game doesn't like things like this. I mean, yeah, it let me do this, but I think after the fact, the game is like, nuh-uh, we're not gonna reward your BS with people coming in and struggling. We demand that you fix your crimes first. I mean, that's fine. That's what the smooth terrain tool is for. And of course, everything to max. What do you think? Is this gonna fix it? Wow, that was fast. I mean, it doesn't look better to me, but what do I know? I'll just smooth everything and leave nothing to chance. I like how it's also slimming down the edges of the path, effectively making this so much scarier. Like before, you could walk on the path or the grass next to it. No longer, though. Now everything is just terrifying. Jesus, finally we did it. I feel like I just did actual QA. You're welcome, you two creepy twins. Anyway, whatever, it's working and that's what I care about. How's it going, everyone? Is your cardio off the charts yet? Just pretend you're traveling like in Lord of the Rings. Who wants to be Tom Bombadil? Just kidding, I don't even know how to read, so that character doesn't exist to me. Actually, wait, I have a question now. All you lovely people, you came here to see dinosaurs, right? How about we get you a fresh dinosaur? Here, let's do this guy with the brain. I mean, look at that. People really like him, and they're Plantosauruses. Honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Me being able to deliver them right there, that's what. Well, here we go. Behold, there are now dinosaurs in your dinosaur park. What do you think of that? Dinosaur threat? What do you mean dinosaur threat? Look at this guy. Yes, just look at him. The struggle is real. He just wants to love you. Oh no. Careful, little guy. You might fall down into the helicopter, and wouldn't that be a shame? Although, admittedly, people don't seem that bothered by it. I mean, they are heading back to the entrance, like cowards. Actually, you know what? Why did you come all the way out here to see dinosaurs, then you just run away when there's dinosaurs? What I mean to say is, you want dinosaurs? I'm gonna give you dinosaurs. All of these. All I really have to do is find places to put down the little flare thingy, so that they know where to drop off this apex predator, as well as all their friends, and so on and so forth. Look at these unsuspecting people, completely unaware of the predator about to take them. No, don't go. There's still so many more dinosaurs to come. See, look, here's one now, which, as you can see, we're handling with care. Oh yeah, here's the good stuff, where these people are panicked and confused and don't know how to get off of this little mound. Yes, finally the Jurassic Park I know and love. And every time they're gonna try and get away, something new and exciting. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. People can actually die in this game? And they can die in undignified poses? All right, Josh, pace yourself. You're gonna pass out from excitement. But really, this is what I've been hoping for ever since I played Planet Coaster and Zoo. How can we have our own special kind of fun? I like how, meanwhile, all these helicopters are still dropping off more dinosaurs. I get it, sir. If they didn't want you to kill people with dinosaurs, they would have paid you more. Dinosaurs, look out. Lunch is coming right for you. Uh-oh, looks like you lost someone. Oh, look, they're playing now. Everything's fine. I mean, I feel kind of bad that this happened to you. Although that's what you get for wearing sandals to the Dino-pocalypse. Well, unsurprisingly, this sure has made a mess of this place. And look at all these people up the hill freaking out. They have no idea how bad it is the other direction. Oh, never mind. They're about to find out. Yes, let's chance it. Let's run by the predator. Sucks to be that guy. Really, what's the worst that could happen running between two dinosaurs? Now listen, Frontier Developments, I don't want to tell you how to make your games, but could you do me a favor and add this kind of functionality to Planet Zoo? My employees would thank you. to. Also, I gotta be honest, it feels like most of this is the park goers' fault. Okay, maybe not that one, but this guy doesn't need to be going this direction. That was his own fault. Well, this has been a rip-roaring good time. Looks like all the people are just about dead, and there are methods we can use to capture these dinosaurs so they don't kill more people. But why on earth would we do that? After all, nature's hungry, and I'm here to make sure that they get fed. And it looks like we won't have much of a problem with that. It looks like the moment people feel safe again, they just wander back into the park, and thus an infinite supply of food, because it looks like once they come into the park, they can't leave. And they're not bright at all. Well, I guess this whole island is forfeit. Probably safer if we nuke this whole thing and try again somewhere else. I want to thank Watcher of Realms again for sponsoring this video. Link in the description if you want to check out the game for yourself. We'll be back with more of this. After all, I've got some really choice ideas, so I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I'll see you next time.